better at hiding, actually. See less of him. And when you do see him break cover at the front, it's normally for very good reason. This is one of those days, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I think they could have caught the Peloton a little bit by surprise here. I think when we saw how the Peloton was riding when it came into the bottom of the last climb, there was that little bit of jockeying, maybe people thinking, okay, it's going to be a bigger bunch sprint, and yeah, the moves here over the top of the climb. And let's not forget, UAE Team Emirates were really aggressive on the top of the climb, along with Israel Premier Tech, to kind of force something, and Bettiol was hot on that. Found himself now in this 2-up with Jan Christen, and the time gap continues to go out. 15 seconds now as they come down into the town of Zakopane.
Yeah, and this is when they turn to take the climb as well. The climb will start pretty soon. There are 10 years of age difference between these two riders, and yet Jan Christen is already catching up with the win rate of Alberto Bettiol. However, when Alberto Bettiol wins, he tends to win big. He's won arguably the greatest one-day race of all time in the Ronde van Vlaanderen and the Tour of Flanders back in 2019. He's won the Italian National Road Race Champs as well. But Jan Christen is already building himself a pretty decent list of victories. He knows he's away with serious quality here in Alberto Bettiol. Bettiol doing what he so often does and rolling a big gear out of the saddle. Oh, there's the chase behind. Because the gap's so small, we're not getting a camera motorbike in between the two to see who's doing that chasing, though, and whether anyone can dispatch themselves and get off the front. Here we go. We're going to see it again, aren't we? It's going to be Michał Kwiatkowski, I'm pretty certain, as we look down, who's going to be leading out Ben Turner. Lidl Trek have got themselves organised back there too. Do not tell me that Tim Teutenberg has ridden from the back to the front, ready to get involved in a sprint. It is possible. Or maybe it's Andrea Baggioli. We saw how well he was finishing yesterday. Probably a slightly better bet for this finale. Just over 2k to go, Matt Winston.
Yeah, they're bringing the gap down now, and it was the Ineos Grenadiers and Bora Hansgrohe that really closed that gap. Like you say, Lidl Trek are organised there, and it can be for Tim Teutenberg. Like, he had the descent. He's a rider that can move fast downhill, get himself back into position, and as a sprinter, when you see that line approaching, then they have that never give up mentality, and they put themselves really back in the race. The yellow jersey also, though, it's important to mention, six wheel around that corner there, so he's also really in good position. He won a finish like this the other day. Has he recovered from that crash to be there in this final?
We're going to find out. Jan Christen goes again this Friday evening, I'll call it now, with 2 days to go, but just one more road stage before Sunday's time trial. The yellow jersey back there, Paul Lapera, is riding this race with broken ribs. He and his team have told us that after the nasty crash at the end of stage 3. He was absolutely deadly in car patch, wiped the floor with everyone in the uphill sprint finish. Can Paul Lapera do it again in the yellow jersey and really put people's questions about his ability to win this race overall out of doubt? We will see. It is Andrea Baggioli who's the third of those Lidl Trek riders there. He has Sam Oomen just in front of him as well. So Baggioli in a really, really good position today, the Italian, for Lidl Trek. There's Michał Kwiatkowski. Michał Kwiatkowski, of course, with Ben Turner on his wheel in the white jersey. Now, in this environment, looking at the size of this group here now, Matt, I would say this is Ben Turner's race to lose. That's the way I see it.
It is, but I saw on his wheel a rider that looked very much like Matty Brennan in the Visma kit. Not quite sure it was him, but there was a Visma rider. He got swamped on that last corner, though, and he lost about 10 positions after that. So he's going to need a teammate to move him forward, which he has now on the left. It looks like it could be a rider moving up on the left there, and it is Matty Brennan. So moving himself back into position around Ben Turner here as they come into this deep final.
Oh my goodness me, there's Matthew Brennan back there just on the back wheel of that XDS Astana rider as well. Ben Turner in the white jersey in the middle, ready to go. Andrea Baggioli is really difficult in these situations. Finn Fisher-Black is up alongside him as well. Finn Fisher-Black in the Red Bull helmet there alongside Michał Kwiatkowski. Diego Ulissi still there as well. Pale Bilbao being drawn up the outside too. This is going to be a brilliant finale into the final 500 metres. Ben Turner already with a stage win to his name. He's ready to go. Now Lidl Trek start the lead up. Now Baggioli goes. Baggioli is going very early, though. He's got Kwiatkowski alongside him. Here comes Matthew Brennan. Watch out, because normally when Matthew Brennan goes at this stage, you don't come past him. Good luck trying to. He's going to get his stage win. Visma Lease Bike have already had Olaf Koy with a victory. He turned 20 this week, but Matthew Brennan, I'm fairly certain he's going to win this, but Ben Turner's coming. Has Ben Turner got anything left? No! Oh, two British riders at the top of their game. Matthew Brennan winning, we've got to call it a mountain stage. The last winner here in Zakopane was none other than Jonas Vingegaard. And yet today, one of the emerging sprinters of this current era, he's only just become 20. He was a teenager at the beginning of this week. He's one of the winningest riders this year. Take a bow, Matthew Brennan.